been there for a while.
Dead it away.
It can't be there for a while.
No, I've had
Hickeys don't work like that.
I've had a hickey last 2 weeks.
No, mine's been since.
Why do your eye twitch?
Because it almost seems like a leech was on there for like too long, you know?
Probably.
No.
Like it was too long.
Yeah.
I think it's from Tuesday.
I think I also just have sensitive skin though.
So we like hickeys then.
No.
Like what? Okay, let's start and then we'll go back to this topic. All right. Hi guys, welcome back to Good Vibes and Tequila podcast. I'm Jenny,
I'm Cassandra.
I'm McKenna.
and today we have a guest.
Giovanni.
Welcome, welcome. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
You're the best.
Okay, we're fine. So yeah, back to this hickey topic. So what are we thinking?
Goodness.
Honestly, I don't like them, but you know, in the moment, I don't say no. I'm like,
That's what kind of sucks, huh?
I like them if they're in a
if they're private.
if they're in a place that nobody can see it. But if it's visible, like, and I have to put makeup on it, then I'm pissed because now you're like cutting into my time of day.
You're adding to my routine. I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it just looks trashy.
Yeah.
You go into like an office and then it's like right there.
Remember one time I was at Disneyland and this guy had like his whole neck was just full of it, and his girlfriend and him were still making out on the line. I was like, damn.
You know,
I'm like, it's enough.
Just like that.
now that you say that, there was this couple at Skyline that came up to my bar, and they both had like hickeys on their neck, and I was like, it looks like you guys don't need to eat today, huh? We had a little bit more than a chicken tender.
What do you think about hickeys?
I think also like sometimes you just can't stop them though because
It's just
you're in the
like,
moment and then
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want to
you're
ruin
like,
it.
what the fuck happened to my neck? But you know, I personally don't like them.
I've had one so bad on my neck one time, but I didn't realize it. It was just like everything was happening, and I had a family party the next day. I remember I had to wear a turtleneck because I couldn't even cover it with makeup. And it was
Turtleneck's not the
summer.
worst.
It was summer.
Not.
So I was like, oh
So
my
obvious.
God. Yeah. I was
At least get like a scarf, maybe. You know, like
it was a
some
short
Jackie Kennedy
sleeve.
vibes.
It was a short sleeve turtleneck, but it was like enough to cover like my hickey. But I was like, I was dying. I was like, it's too hot. Never again. Like that. I was like,
Just cut the sleeves off.
yeah.
The turtleneck vest.
So I had a friend that she was really into this guy. I think she met him on like she met him on a dating app, and she was really feeling him. I think they were dating for like 6 months, so it was getting serious. But she would always come around with like hickeys, and it was like bad. Like it was like one here, one there, and I'm like, bro, like you could say no. And she's like, but I really like him, and she said he likes to do it. I'm like.
I think sometimes people do it.
But he was a weirdo because he was like
I think
really
it's like
possessive.
possessive. It's like a thing to be
Very
like,
kind of
oh,
brand.
Yeah. She started like
Yeah.
realizing that he was like kind of controlling.
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
No.
I hate guys that want to do it on purpose for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
to brand you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Only when you do it.
You're scaring the hoes.
I feel like you like them though, right? I feel like you said you have more than like 2-3 hickeys.
What do you mean?
You've been saying I have a hickey here, I have a hickey there.
No, I didn't say. I mean, I would prefer them to be somewhere you can't see, but I don't mind getting them. I'm the same way as Cass. Like, I don't know how to say no.
Sometimes I don't want to say no. It's just, I don't.
I mean, sometimes you're in the
Oh my
moment,
God.
so it's like.
Yeah, for me it's just like, oh, like I don't want to say no. Like I'm like, okay. I'm like, YOLO. I'm like,
I
It's
think
kind of like a turn off too. To be like,
yeah.
oh, hold on.
No, wait. Don't
Stop.
do it. I'm like,
no, if you're in the heat of the moment, you're in the heat of the moment. But I mean, like when it's daytime and you guys are not doing shit, and then you're like, okay, I actually don't like this. Like, try not to
yeah.
do it next
No,
time.
yeah. I'll have that conversation.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
like,
like-
don't do that shit ever again. I was like,
Or like be low key about it.
yeah.
Like, low key.
Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. Yeah.
So, Giovanni, what is your current status, if you don't mind sharing?
I am single and ready to mingle.
For how long, if you don't mind?
Man, I think a year and a half now.
A year and a half.
Yeah, I've been single for about a year and a half.
Oh my god, that reminded me. Like a couple weeks ago, we went out to one of those shows.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me why. Like literally 5 minutes in, this guy's like all over him. Like literally, and
It's the aura.
yeah.
No. This is kind of weird though because I went to wait for them at the restroom,
Mhm.
and I remember that night I went real bro-ish, meaning like I felt too manly. You know, I was like, I felt too bro-ish. I even told my my sister, I was like, hey, do I look like bro-ish? Like she's like, yeah, you look bro. Okay. I had my hair.
That was
like,
the vibe you
my
were going
hat,
for.
yeah, and I had my hat like all flipped. I was like, So this guy comes up to like right there, like next to me, in line, and he's like, "Are you waiting for the restroom?" And I'm like, "Yeah," just like yeah. And,
Not you having a whole accent too
yeah,
now?
I was just very
You got
like,
into character.
yeah, I got into character, and he's like, oh, "Okay, that's cool." And then he cracked up a joke, and I was like, "That's cool." Very just kind of like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, "Hey, you have an Instagram?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have social media." He's like, "Okay."
Actually, no, you don't.
No, I don't.
Damn.
Yeah, and then he
You're fine.
no. And then he's like, "Well, can I get your number?" And I was like, "The fuck?" Like in my head, I'm like, "Why the fuck you want my number for?" Because I remember I'm still like too bro-ish. I'm like,
Like he doesn't think that
Like-
he's like.
Like,
Yeah.
you were totally like, I look straight right now.
yeah, like what the fuck? Well, I guess I didn't. And then that whole night, I didn't know what happened.
She's like, I don't remember the rest.
So it was literally like they had a whole relationship, like a toxic relationship, the whole night.
No way.
Like they would be in love and then they would be fighting and then they would be trying to get each other jealous and then they would be back together and then they would make
That's
it
not
out
true,
and then
that's
they
not
did it.
true.
Like literally, it was like we were watching a novela, like a soap opera the whole time. I was like,
I would watch that.
It was
I wish
good,
I
though.
was there.
it was
I
like,
was
know.
Yeah, it was good.
he's so like, I love him because he just like he gives you like enough for you to know like that he's interested, but not enough for him to do like the most for you. You get
Yeah.
You can't give him too much,
Yeah, so the other guy was like thirsty, like wanting to leave with him, and Giovanni was like, "Oh, well, how are you gonna get home? Oh, what's your problem?"
Yeah, that was kind of sad. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
a good night though.
It was fun, but yeah. Now you guys know what to expect.
Trying to expose me and shit.
It was fun. I was like living through you. I'm like,
Oh.
yes,
Period.
toxicness.
Let me
It was
find
nice.
out. Are you still talking to that guy?
Fuck that bitch.
No,
Why?
Yeah.
You're not talking to him?
no, it's funny because your sister told me last week. She goes, "Hey, are you still talking to?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, no. Like that was just like that moment, and then kind of like that's it. Like, I'm not talking to him. But here's the thing. He came up to me and he had like this beard, like he just looked too manly. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, what does he want? You know when they look just too manly, it was like you
Just
can't
a
tell.
bear, you know?
No, he wasn't a bear. He was. I mean,
Yeah, I thought he was pretty cute. Like he was like handsome. Like he was not bad looking. He was,
it was
cute.
tall. Beard.
I was like, are you gonna dance on him or is he gonna dance on you?
Who?
And you're like, I don't know.
Was he taller than you? You're tall.
We were basically about the same.
Yeah, I think they were like about the same.
We were
Yeah.
basically about the same.
I was like,
That shit was weird though, because I think the last event we went to, we had the same incident. You're like, go dance. I'm like, fuck no, we're at like a little event. Like, this game. Like, oh,
he's
no,
like
that's
he's
weird.
like shy, but he's like not, but he is, But yeah,
Kind of,
so
I
cute.
mean.
So what do you guys think his zodiac sign is?
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you a hint. His birthday recently passed.
You're an
You're
Aquarius.
I'm an Aquarius.
I
Yeah.
was like,
Well, I mean, the birthday just passed. I mean, there's only two signs.
That's true.
It was literally like they both could have just.
no, like, I know a few Aquariuses. but-
They say we're the best, but I mean, I don't want to say that.
Who's they?
Who's they?
Who's they?
The internet.
Who said this?
Aquarius men, I don't know. But
Yeah.
They say that. I don't know.
Like,
Aquarius straight men. Though.
yeah, straight man. Ugh.
We're getting all specific.
No.
Not the straight.
Not the straight?
Can
Yeah, I don't know.
you guess what we are?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've known this long enough, but
I'm gonna say that I'm feeling one of you guys is a Virgo,
oh shit.
and then one of you guys, I'm getting like a Taurus.
What the fuck? Did you
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 know.
told him?
This motherfucker's a witch.
I was like, no way. No way.
I'm so tired.
I think she's done with me.
No, you know what? Okay, you guys.
Don't ever trust an Aquarius.
Yeah,
Moral of the
our
story.
point is proved.
Okay, so what you guys don't know is that before we started recording, we were talking about, you know, I don't know if you want to say what is it called? Like you,
Tarot card readings?
yeah, tarot card readings. He does that, so that's why they were kind of like,
I was like, damn, he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were already making a joke that he's a witch and that he's a part of Jenny's coven.
have a coven.
They're
Yeah.
so shocked. They're like, what the?
Hey, you told him?
Yeah, I was like, they're really cool. She's a Virgo. She's a Taurus.
You know who's
I think
Virgo?
I'm gonna say Virgo Taurus.
It's because of how we reacted though. He said Virgo and I was like, what?
No. I would say Virgo Taurus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, all she said was someone was Virgo, someone was Taurus.
Yeah, so I mean, you could tell.
She said she's a Virgo, she's a Taurus. I was like, she. Okay.
She,
So we have pronouns.
she, her, they.
She's staring at me. I literally tapped her. I was like,
I know. He's like,
You heard bad bitch. And it's like, never close your phone.
oh my goodness, that's funny.
I actually do love Aquariuses though.
Do you really?
A lot of my best friends are. They're all born in the same week. Like 4 of them.
Nice.
Wait, when's your birthday?
February 4th.
Oh, okay. Don't know any days.
The day before my dad's birthday.
Really?
My dad's an Aquarius, and I don't get along with him at all.
Really?
But I have like Troy, he's an Aquarius. I get along with him so well. It's like it's weird, but it's my dad, so I don't know.
It could be because you guys are both fixed signs.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think I'm very. I don't know.
You're cool.
I'm like, we get along. We've always gotten along ever since we met. So like, I don't like.
I get along with
Aquariuses
everyone.
are supposed to get along.
I know.
I mean, I get along with everyone,
Mhm.
but I have a very like. I can just speak my mind sometimes, but then I make it into a joke, and then if you don't like it, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You know? Yeah, and then, but.
Like me and you are supposed to be like very like friendly and compatible. Yeah.
And are you?
I'm like.
I mean, we're here.
I think I just talk a lot, like compared to you. Sometimes I'm like, I have a really big mouth sometimes because I talk a lot.
I don't think you talk that much,
I feel like I
though.
do.
I really don't. No, I never feel like.
I remember
oh,
when I
shut
was
up.
doing your hair,
Mhm.
you're like, you'd be perfect for this job. Cause she's like, you're talking so much. I'm like,
I didn't mean
You're
it.
right.
I don't think I ever meant
no,
it
it was not a bad way. I was just
You
saying,
know what I'm like. I know, like I'll
I
tell you. You know,
Yeah.
like, no, like when someone talks too much, like I'll let them know, and then you know what kind of person
Yeah.
they are. You know.
I was also faded, so. Was I? Yeah, we did. We smoked, right?
We did.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like one thing though about kind of like she's gonna be like straightforward. It's the
Yeah.
Virgo in her, like, very like
She's like, no.
Can't help it.
yeah. So
She looks intimidating. Though. You look intimidating.
Yeah, I was thinking about that on the drive here. I was like, if I met a man, he would never have to like worry because I'm very unfriendly and unapproachable.
Yeah, you look very like, I'll kick your ass if you do something.
I've never been in a fight.
Well, the look. I think it's just the look.
it's just the look.
Because
Like, you know
after you
what?
start talking, like you're very, very friendly.
She always meets the most people though at festivals. Like I feel like out of all of us, you're
You have so many
social.
friends.
Like you're
This
Yeah.
is probably lit.
Yeah, different me.
It's a whole different her.
I've never been to a festival with you guys though, so I don't know. Well, besides EDC, I met up with you, but that's
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
different,
yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of like actually.
We just
going.
went to shows.
Yeah.
Mhm. I want another like Charlie Sparks.
Oh, that was so fun.
I'll never
Something
forget
like
that.
Yeah. One time we were, I think it was my first EDC that he took me to. We were so fucked up. We were like laying
You took
down.
her to her first EDC?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Is that when we were under the thing?
Under the thing, looking at the mushrooms or whatever, the
The
jellyfish.
jellyfish.
We were like
That was
so
a really
big.
bad but fun week.
I don't know if you want to talk about that. We could bring it up though. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Oh man. I mean, it was a really hard, hard EDC just because.
Okay, so
There's a
let's
lot.
start. Let's start with like how it went. Okay, so like I'll start it off and then you can like So this was in 2018. We went to EDC together. Everything was going good. We were on our way there, and then we we were like kind of we separated.
Two separate groups.
We were in two separate groups. We went together. Like they stayed at a different spot and we stayed at a different spot, but we met up to pregame at our
Which
hotel.
I was excited though, because Jenny has like a really good group of people, and I had just connected with a really good group of people, and I was like, dude, I have two fucking good groups, and then you put them together and they just kind of it's all working.
Yes.
So this is kind of like
Yeah. So then
when the friend groups don't match.
it just didn't mesh, and I was so excited because I was like, I have this girl, I have them. It's just so amazing, and then it's like, why is it not working?
and it's weird, like why wouldn't it work? Because you think like everybody's good vibes,
Yeah.
everybody should get along technically, but then it's like
Sometimes it just doesn't.
it just doesn't work.
It
Yeah.
just doesn't.
Yeah, so that's why everybody has different friend groups. Okay, so like,
Right.
so he was with a friend group, and then I was with a friend group. They came to our hotel, and then from our hotel we pre-gamed and then went to the event. And then so yeah, that's what happened. So you took your car right to
Yeah, so I took my car to the event, and then after the event, we went over to her hotel.
so
And
like after
we were
it was
all
over.
just kind of like chilling, drinking, and then kind of coming down.
Because my hotel was like right by the venue, and their hotel was on the strip.
30-40 minutes out.
So that's why they kind of wanted to chill too, like
Yeah.
because you're tired, like
Yeah.
you know it's 5 a.m. You're like, you
We're
know,
like, let's go chill at her place. Let's just come down.
Yeah.
Once we do, let's head out. And then one of my friends was like,
And not waiting like 2 hours of traffic.
yeah. So we're like, let's just chill here. And they're like, no, like we want to go to our room. And we're like, I'm like, oh man, let me just
he
stay
was
here.
too tired to drive because he drove.
I was like,
Yeah.
let's just stay here. And then one of them was like, really, you're not gonna borrow your car? And I was like, oh, well, I trusted him so much, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. Just be careful with the car. And then 5 minutes in, I get a call and he goes, I just totaled your car. And I
fell
was
asleep.
like, he fell asleep. And I was like,
The first day of EDC.
the first day. And I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Damn.
Like,
I was with him, like
No
like
way.
we were laying down, like you know, like we were just like relaxing. They had just left, and then like I had a feeling, and I know he got a feeling, and then literally his phone rang, and it was him, and he was like, I could hear him on the phone, like hysterical, like crying, and like, who wants to go through that? Like their first EDC. That's just
Not even at EDC, just in general. Like that fucking
well,
stuff.
I mean, you're miles away from home.
Yeah.
right?
And then you're like, do I leave or do I stay?
And then I think I was trying to be the good friend where I'm like, dude, it's just a car. Oh, fuck the car. Like, let's have
Yeah,
fun.
you're so good.
But then I was trying to do that because I was like, we're first day. We still have 2 more days. It's Vegas. Let's just enjoy it. We'll figure this out by the end of the week or event.
Stronger than me.
And I was like, fuck it. And then they were saying, no, we're done. Let's just call it a week. And I'm like, we didn't pay all this money. We figured out outfits and everything. And then we're just like, we're not, we're not about to do this.
So I came to slay.
Seriously. And I think one of the days I was just too emotional because I was like, what am I gonna do? This and that.
Yeah, it was like, well, after that happened the next day, like I was even thinking about leaving too because I'm like, oh my god, like my friend, like I was
It's
just
too
like,
much, yeah.
I was like feeling for him, you know. I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't even feel right staying here, like knowing that like this is all going on, like. And then he's like, oh no, I'm gonna go still, and I'm like, okay, like you know, we're gonna have fun. Like I'm gonna make sure that you have fun and you're not gonna think about this
Yeah.
at all. So we went and we just got so lit.
She's like-
we did our own thing.
She goes,
Yeah.
what do you want to do? And I'm like, you and me, let's just get away from everyone. And we went into intent. I swear, we just laid there watching jellyfish.
He was like paranoid, like, oh my god, we look so fucked up. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I swear, she grabbed her phone with the light because I was like, dude,
it had
that's
like a little flashing light,
stupid. She goes
like my
like,
phone case.
this
And I
whole
was
time.
like,
That's like her pre-whip vibes.
It was yeah.
Jenny takes her light whip, that's why now.
Doesn't she look so good?
Yeah, she
I
looks
told
cool.
her.
So
I've
that was
never
like,
seen it. I'm like,
Oh, she looks so good. When I saw her doing it, I'm like, girl, it just, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
But it started with the phone, just so you guys know.
yeah, like that's
That's
the
where it
beginning.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have these like little tents at EDC with like
Just like chill out.
yeah,
Little
like
tents,
it would be
basically.
kind of by where was it? The kinetic fields.
When I went last year, they had a tent thing.
They had a bunch of them, so
Yeah.
like people would lay under there, and like you would
Kinetic
see just
field
like
is like the main stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they had like these like screens playing on the tent,
so
so
it
you could
looked
just
pretty.
chill. Everyone was just laying down.
So you
Yeah.
see
Just
like
watching.
up, and it's just like moving figures.
Yeah.
So like we were literally laying under there, and then like I was giving us a light show on top of that. He's like, "You probably look crazy. Somebody's recording us." I'm like, "Good. They should send me the video."
Yeah.
I don't care. But
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Unapologetic. We love that.
I mean, we had to redeem ourselves because
Yeah.
that was
It was so much fun though. I had a good time.
yeah.
And then when I ended up driving the car back anyways.
What?
Yeah, because I mean, it had what, like the airbags just out. Everything was like, I'm gonna have to drive this back home.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I couldn't leave the car there. I had to bring it back home and just be like,
It
look.
was drivable?
It was drivable, but I just had to tuck in like the airbags and everything. I told everyone else, I was like, I'll drive by myself just in case it stays. You guys can all kind of take off. But, yeah.
And I left right after the festival, driving too. I was like so sleepy. Like, I don't recommend anybody to drive home right after
Yeah,
the
no.
festival. Like, chill out. It was
No.
my first time, so I didn't know. But like, my friend saw that I was sleepy. He's like, "You want me to drive?" I'm like, "Yes, please." Like, I literally can't. Like, and I would pull over for a bit and like just but then I would go back to it, and I was so tired. Like, you leave at like 5:30. You're not on the road till like 7, and you just like keep going. Like,
I drove on the last day. I was so tired. I remember.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
it's horrible. So now I don't fucking do that shit. It's worth it to stay next.
And everybody falls asleep too, so
Mhm.
you're just like
Yeah.
Just staring at the
the
road.
lonely soldier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blasting music.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone's like, dude, we got this. Everyone's knocked out. You're just
Knocked
like,
out 10 minutes in.
I can do
You
this.
bitches.
That's funny.
Have you been to the executive suite?
I feel like I have.
I feel like it's more of a lesbian bar.
Where's
Well,
this at?
when it's on Redondo and PCH.
Oh no.
But it's in
There's
Long Beach.
there's a lesbian bar in Huntington Beach.
I wouldn't. No, it's Long Beach. But
Oh, Long
A lesbian bar?
I don't think it's not a lesbian. It's a gay bar. But
Yeah.
like the night that I went there, were a lot
Sometimes
of
they have
lesbians.
like majority either more lesbians, more gays.
Mhm.
Where was that place we went on Halloween? That was a gay bar, right? Or a gay thing?
You guys went to WeHo.
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was called where we went.
Well, we was all gay.
Okay.
We didn't even really. Oh, the
Was it
the
a bar?
Ghost Club?
We went somewhere where we paid. I don't remember what
Where
it
you
was.
fell, I think.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
fell
that's-
walking. I fell walking.
That was outside though.
Ooh, Makana's a real one. She switched shoes with me. I
Um,
was like, I couldn't do it, man. I was like, fuck.
Wait, but aren't your feet smaller than ours?
Yes, I don't. But my shoes, I got them a little bigger because they were Steve Madden.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they were a size 7.
Mm.
Yeah.
and I'm a 7.5 usually.
So she fit in them though, so it was fine. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I ate shit, bro. I ate shit really bad, and I wasn't even lit. Like it was just I'm very clumsy, and I don't know how to walk in heels. That's what it is. Like I can't do it, and I just fucking my foot went sideways and I fell. And in front of everybody, it was fucking so packed. and I
Nobody
was like,
saw.
All you
Not
do is you
bad.
get back up and just like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see
well,
you
that's
again
what I
anyways.
did, but I was just thinking about the whole night. I was like, damn, I really fell. Like, I really fucking ate shit.
I think we
Get
went
back
out.
up.
We went out, and I had a friend that she's so lit, and out of nowhere she was going down, and then she just face bumped into the ground, and I mean, I laughed a little and then picked her up. I was like, "What were you doing?" She goes, "I was gonna tie my shoelace, and I just lost my balance." I was like, "You didn't have shoelaces; you had slip-ons."
Oh my god.
She was so fucked up.
Oh yeah,
That was so
I feel
funny,
like
though.
when I used to get really fucked up and I would always fall. I don't get that fucked up anymore. I mean, I used to get lit, but like not as how I used to. But I would always fall. Like I remember one time I went to Vegas. I probably ate shit like 3 times walking down the strip. But I was like, fuck yeah, I didn't remember the last.
But
two,
it's Vegas, though.
but-
I feel like anyone
Yeah.
can fall.
And that was my
Everyone
first
can
time
fall.
going
I
to
fell in
Vegas.
Vegas
Yeah.
the first time I was there.
Yeah,
Like if you don't fall,
I
it's like
remember.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was New Year's Eve, and we were walking the strip, and I think I don't know if I had like one of those like big chain like drinks or something on my
the
neck.
one that you hold.
Yeah, or something. I don't know how I got that, or if I just fell, or someone like helped me up had it. I don't remember, but it was bad. I felt really, really bad. I was like blacked out.
Well, I mean, if you don't black out in Vegas, come on.
Yeah, no, I blacked out. Except the last time I went to Vegas, I had the worst time though. Remember we were talking about it?
Yeah.
I did not have that. But I had to redeem myself now, so now we gotta go.
Yeah, this summer.
This summer we
this
gotta go.
summer we're out here.
We're locking in on Monday.
We're
Remember?
locking in.
I was like,
Your birthday's coming around. Huh?
in April, yeah.
Yeah.
So we gotta lock in for that. I was
We
like-
actually do. We need to like set the plans, book the things.
Well, okay, so I was telling Jenny I don't know if I'm gonna do the Airbnb anymore, but she was saying that I could have a party here.
Here or like
Like
that
at the
place?
venue, yeah, where they do the afters.
Oh
Yeah. So if I don't do the Airbnb, it'll be that. You're invited. I'm like,
I was already there.
yeah.
I thought you were talking to me.
I honestly, bruh.
You're still not invited.
I'll
She didn't
still be
say
there.
Yes, you did.
In disguise.
We're hosting.
Hey, period. I'll make a flyer.
For the
There you
MCs.
go.
You guys are invited too. And I was
Yeah. What is that movie? X or something? X
Oh, Project
X.
Are they making another one?
Yeah.
Are they really?
I was
Yeah,
thinking
they are.
for like, oh, I'm trying to be an extra.
Yeah, because they're doing auditions for it.
Yeah, I'd be
I'll
down.
good at it.
Yeah, I said,
Jenny should audition.
Dude, you're like, that's my lifestyle.
I know.
She wouldn't be acting. She'd be really
We'll make
drunk.
We'll make you like a highlight video or something.
I know.
Cast
Ew,
you.
all my crazy.
But just having going,
moments.
ayy.
We'll just do a compilation of like our podcast. And then
Shot after shot after shot. You're like, fuck.
Jenny can drink.
No, she can.
I seen her.
they can drink too. Like they're.
Well, I saw her pour like most of this bottle down. I'm like,
Speaking of that, I'm thirsty. Let's take a shot.
Shot break. That was so funny the other day. You were like, I'm thirsty. I was like, me too. I was pretty lit that day, dude. But we also smoked though.
It was fun. Like
Yeah,
it helped
You
my
guys smoke a lot?
anxiety so much.
I prefer lately. I used to smoke a lot, like socially, but sometimes I get anxious now.
Do you guys smoke blunts?
It's either that. Lately, I've been on my edible, edible shit. So I'm like faded, like too high.
I can't do that. I feel like I turn to veggie.
No, Dad.
You have to do it when you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
No, but I mean full on
More?
veggie. Like if you've never seen a veggie before, this is full on veggie. Like I can't pee, I can't get up, like I don't know how to talk. I'm just like,
Potato.
well, I'm already potato, but I'm just talking about like real veggie.
That's what me and my roommates call it. We were like, we just need a potato day.
Yeah, one of those just like I can't do it.
We should all take an edible one day and just fucking chill.
Vibe out.
It's just my fear is sometimes I will get anxious.
We
so that-
literally did that.
Oh yeah, we did.
I feel like we do it once a month.
I like to smoke,
I have
but-
nerd. What are the nerd ropes?
Oh,
I have
the
nerd
Oh,
ropes.
the edible
Yeah, the edible
ones.
ones.
Yeah. I had a friend that tweaked out on that one time. I was like, girl, it's candy.
Yeah,
But she ate the whole thing.
they're really strong. Yeah.
Yeah, she ate the whole thing, and we were at my house, and she was having a panic attack. Like that's happened to me, you know, like we freaked out. But she was so scared, and I remember like my family's very like holy. Like, I don't know. I guess
Religious?
I guess you could say conservative too. Like they're just
Okay,
very
okay.
against drinking, any type of anything. Like they hate my lifestyle.
And then you come out.
Yeah, like. So like I was like, girl, you gotta be quiet, like, cause I didn't want them to know we were like high, you know. But she was freaking out. She was like throwing up, and I was like, fuck, dude, it's fine. I was just telling her you're sick.
You said my whole family missed out. I'm gonna do all of it for them.
Yeah, no, literally.
My grandma, she's like never smoked, never drank in her whole
Yeah.
life.
Really?
Yeah, and then
She must look really young.
she's 94. She's gonna be 95 this year, and she's still walking. Like
Yeah.
she's still good. She's still like there.
That's what
you
happens.
know?
Yeah.
That's how my great grandma is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I went to go see her the last time I went home in December, and she was like, "Yeah, all of my grandkids are crazy," and I was like, "All of them?" She's like, "All of them."
She's over here like all of them.
You.
No, you, just you.
I'm like, sometimes.
Yeah, like next weekend we're having a big family party for my great grandma, and she's gonna be 99. But she never drank, never
99?
smoked, never did nothing.
You guys should have like a ratchet party for her and be like, "I
No,
got 99 problems."
dude, they're literally throwing like mariachi, like a banda's gonna be there. Like I'm ready, I'm gonna get lit. I'm like,
For your grandma.
yeah.
You know what I haven't heard though? You guys are all invited.
Oh,
Oh.
No.
if I'm there, I'll be like, come through. It's like,
That's
but,
fine.
like-
She's like,
Well,
let me
cheers
check
to
it
your
out.
grandma.
Yeah,
Cheers to 99. Cheers to 99.
99 bottles. Have you guys ever been there? I know you have. Have you?
We wanted to go
Oh,
that one
yeah.
time, remember?
You never been?
No.
Full of cholos.
It's G'd
I
up
just can't do
apparently.
the cholos. I can't do
I
it.
love cholos. They're my weakness, but I try to stay away.
Talking about over
I
here.
love mild
Oh,
cholos.
this tattoo's gonna make me look blind. What? I really don't want it to look like. I love cholos.
Ooh, they're just so hot. That's what it is for me. Like, but then I dated one and we went out, but the way that he talked really bugged me. Like everything was like, oh, palabra, like, oh, serio, like, I was like, oh, it's cringe, you know? He was hot as
I
fuck.
just like the appearance.
I like the appearance.
Mhm.
I like the way they look, but the way he was talking, I couldn't do it. I was
Yeah.
like, can you talk regular? Like,
Yeah, I can't do it
I
with them
get
just
that.
because
yeah.
they can't get over the idea of like how open this world is now. You know,
Oh,
currently
yeah.
it's just like they can't deal with all that shit. And I
Yeah.
don't like that.
But yet they're down too. Low key.
Yeah,
No,
low
that's
key.
what I heard. A lot of them on the low are like, you know.
Yeah, like they're always gonna be down low key.
Yeah.
That's why they're haters. Just saying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, DL.
The deal.
I feel like in Hawaii, that's like guys that talk to pigeon.
What's pigeon?
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's like
The dialect,
accent,
right?
kinda. It's
Yeah.
like English, but it's like broken English,
Mhm.
and it stems from like Hawaiian and English, kind of, or like I don't.
I've heard it. I've heard it.
I'm like, I
though.
said-
Yeah, it's just like an accent. It's just like an accent. Like they have like different words for shit. Like instead of saying like my brother, you're like my brother.
My brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A slang. A slang.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If it's like too heavy or thick, I'm just
You
like
can't understand. You're like,
I can understand, but it's more just like I don't know. I don't talk like that, you know. So I feel.
What do they call like gay people out there?
I mean, like
Gay.
derogatory.
No, because I saw this like what is it? What's this guy's name? I forgot the comedian
Remy
guy's
Mark.
name. No. It's a comedian guy. He's a little heavier.
Joke what?
No.
Yes,
Fluffy. Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna.
And yeah, he said that there's this guy that they call him a different name. I don't know.
Amahu.
Amahu, yeah. What does that mean? Just
I don't know what the actual meaning is. I could look it up, but it used to be used kind of derogatory before,
Oh,
or it
okay.
can, or sometimes people will use it in a derogatory way.
kind of like okay. Wow, what's gonna say?
I feel like
I know what you're gonna
say.
say.
Kind of like
Well, you can say it. I'll beep it out.
yeah.
But like a fart sound.
No, I was gonna say yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's as derogatory because a lot of people say it, but I think now people will say it in a non-derogatory way.
Well, let me ask you: is there any name that to you guys at least like that you're like, don't fucking call me that? Like, cause I like to call people like bitches all the time, like bitch, you or this or bitch.
I say bitch. a
I
lot,
say
too.
bitch.
But is there a name that you're just like, I don't do that?
I could care less.
I mean, it just
She's
depends.
like, call me nasty whore. I'm okay.
I honestly
I think
don't
it always
care.
just depends on
It
who
also
it
just
comes
depends
from.
who it comes from
Who it
and
comes
the
from.
tone of their voice too. Like if it's gonna be like, you know, they're trying to offend you but be low key about it, like
Shit,
low key
okay.
shade me, then I'm like okay, and like no.
What the fuck? Yeah.
That reminded me like earlier
Like you
today.
can call me a cunt, but if you're my best friend, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like earlier today, I was on TikTok finally again. I haven't fucking.
I
hopped
sent
on
you
there.
so many.
I haven't
I'm like,
looked
How
on
many?
it.
How many did you have from us?
I haven't even read them yet. I'm sorry.
bruh, you probably have over like 30 from me for sure. I was like,
Dude, the most I've had from like taking a TikTok break was 67 from one
Oh
person.
my gosh. I
Yeah.
love TikTok.
I loved it. I was like, I have so much to get done now.
So yeah, this girl was like doing some girl's nails, and then she was like, "Okay, what did she say? I think she said a babe, or
oh, I saw that.
or yeah, I don't know if it
It
was,
was
babe.
babe.
Yeah, she was like, "Okay, babe, it's gonna be no." She was gonna. I don't know what she said, but she said like, "Oh, we're all done, babe," and she was like, "Don't call me that." And then she's like, "Oh, like." That's just like my
way I
culture,
talk.
like
Mhm.
that's how I talk, and she's just like, I just don't like it. I feel like it's just
Like
Like-
the name babe?
yeah, like she was like, because you know some people be like, oh, it's okay, hun, like it's okay, babe,
Oh yeah.
it'll
I
be
say
this
that a
much, you
lot.
know, like
Yeah, because I say that I say honey a lot. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, honey.
yeah,
Or okay, hon.
honey boo.
Honey boo,
Honey
honey
boo.
bunch.
Honey
Honey
pie.
bunches. Come on, Shotty Bay.
Honey
You
babe.
gotta get her on, Jay. If you're watching this, but she's up there right now, bro.
I know, we have to get up there.
She's
We have
too
to get
much.
up there so
She's
she
too
can be
much.
like out here with us.
No, but I saw a similar TikTok to that one that it was like the girl got mad that the waitress kept calling her boyfriend like sweetheart, but she was talking to both of them. She's like, "Oh, it's okay, sweetheart." Like, "Oh, I hear," you know. Which I mean, would you guys get offended by that?
The guy or the girl?
Like, okay, so the waitress is a girl, and you're like on a date, like you and your man, say, and like she keeps like referring to your man, but basically both of you guys like, "Oh, here you go, sweetheart."
pet
Oh,
calling,
yeah, okay,
right?
sweetheart. Like, would you get upset about
It depends. If the waitress is like 50 years old, no. But like, and she's like my age.
You're like, if she's hot, nah.
And if she's my age and she's hot, then that's kind of weird. Like, you just kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, some people are just trying to make their tip.
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of times too, that's like a part of their like vocabulary. Like that's
It's
what
like
they
if
call
you're not friendly
Yeah.
enough, you don't get tipped.
Yeah.
If you're too friendly, you're a bitch. It's like, what do I do?
Well, like, just don't pet call. Like,
better.
Jenny's like, hell nah.
Sweetheart is like
to me,
too.
sweetheart
No,
to
yeah.
me is like a kid. Like, oh, sweetheart, you know.
but like, I can't.
I'm a waitress though, and I feel like I don't be saying sweetheart.
If you come over here and call me sweetheart the whole night, you're gonna get a good tip.
He's like,
I'm just saying,
yeah,
because
but
you're
that's-
gonna make me feel good, warm. You know, if you, I feel like I need a little bit of love.
But if you're with your
You're
man,
too
if
cool.
you're with your man and a hot guy is coming around like talking to your man like that,
I'm like,
He's
you
like-
better take both of us.
exactly.
You better take both of
I
us.
feel like I would get upset if she's like directly just talking to him.
Yes. Like
But
if
if
she
she's
turns
like,
it and is like,
both of
here's
us-
sweetheart.
Yeah,
here's, it's
yeah,
like,
that's weird. But like if it's
that's
like
weird.
like just in a general, like, "Oh, here's sweetheart," like,
Yeah.
"What, you guys okay, whatever." But
You're right. You're right. You're right.
it just depends. Jenny's like, "Fuck that shit."
She starts calling everyone sweetheart.
I think you should know better. Like,
Would you start calling her sweetheart back?
I'm not confrontational like that because I don't want to bring that side out of me
I think I
again. Because
I need to calm down.
it's just not like
I wish I was like that. I'm so shy.
it's like me talking anyways when we're in the restaurant. Like, you know, they're talking to like me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one ordering for us, so it's like if you go out of your way to talk to him,
Yeah,
then that's an issue.
I
you
feel
know,
like when I worked at the
I would
restaurant,
That I can
Talk
see.
to
That I
like,
can see as
as
a
a
problem.
host, I would like directly talk to the girl. I would
Mhm.
never look at the
Mhm.
guy because I'm like, I don't need that problem. I would just always
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, how many?"
You're always
you know?
conscious of it.
Yeah.
kinda.
So I get that. Like, you know, you're just doing too much.
yeah,
I try to
like,
do that too. Like I try to be nicer to the girl.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
There's
I mean,
I don't
I
want
wanna take
problems.
over,
I
yeah.
don't want problems.
at the end of the day, it's not that serious.
And I don't
but
care
like
that much.
some people really do take it that far. You know.
No, yeah, they didn't tip her. Like, she literally wrote on the tip thing. She was like, "Don't call my man." Like, she like the tip. She's like, "Don't call my man sweetheart." And then that was her tip.
I also think that's like, okay, you're very insecure.
Yeah.
You're at a fucking
Yeah.
restaurant, and
That girl was probably busy. She was just like,
"Hey, sweetheart, sweetheart."
Yeah.
this girl's trying to make $1, and you're
Yeah.
over here like,
Don't
I
call
feel like
No,
I
it's not
have
for you.
memories of like my mom like kind of going off, but not on a waitress, but like to us, be like, she's flirting with you or something. Like I have memories of my mom being like that.
But
I'm just
how many
like, oh my
people have,
God.
like, all our families have done that? Because I remember even just going to simple, oh my god, that chick, I'm like, I'm not even into her. So it's like everyone, all our family thinks that, you know?
Mhm.
Waitress and waiters are just trying to do their job just to get
They're
a
just trying to
tip.
get that coin.
They're just trying to get, yeah, exactly. Just tip them. Just tip them. Just tip
Do
them.
it, do it, yeah.
McConnell's like, yes, please tip me. Oh my gosh. Are you drunk?
refill.
Oh, I looked up Mahu.
I'm
by
a
the
little
way.
buzzed.
It just means homosexual.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember the joke that the guy was
Yeah,
being
like
like super fruity, like saying, "Are we almost there?" And the guy goes like, "Sit down, Mahu," or like something like that.
Mhm.
I don't know what the joke was about, but I was like, I think Mahu means gay, bag, something like that.
I mean, and yeah, I guess it just means.
See, I don't mind if someone calls me like just say, but if it's a friend, if it's someone that I know,
Mm-hmm.
but if someone else calls me that, I'm just like, okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I would
Wait,
fight
I
anybody.
mean,
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
He's seen me get really aggressive with
She
like
has.
anybody being disrespectful to him.
You've seen like Jenny's transformation.
Well,
huh?
no, I think the first person.
hasn't
No,
transformed.
the first person that I've appreciated so much because I got to see it from her side first.
Mhm.
We were at an event, and one specific guy that was there, he goes, "What the fuck is this guy doing here?" Because like he's, you know, or gay, whatever.
About
And-
you?
Yeah, and she literally went up to him. She goes, "If you have a problem with him, then you have a problem with me, and you have to go out." And I was over here like, that was the first time.
And
I was like,
She's always been a real
I was
bitch.
like, no, don't worry, it's okay.
He was like, no, it's not that big a deal. I'm like, yes, it is.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I was trying to be that one guy that goes like, no, everything's okay.
Mhm.
I was like, no, it's okay if he calls me that. And she was like, no, it's not okay.
No, like
But
if
that's
he's
what
making,
Yeah.
if he thinks he can make you uncomfortable, I'm gonna make him uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
fuck that.
That's a good ass friend. Right
And then later on, we became good friends, huh, the guy?
And then later on, he was just like, oh, I think there were some other guys there. He was just being weird.
yeah.
But that's when you know they're kind of low key.
And then I think I found out he was doing other stuff. I was like, oh my god.
Damn, he was just.
He was
rejecting-
DL?
He was on the
rejecting
DL.
for
He was on the
sure.
DL.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's
You
funny.
never
That
know,
scares
you
me.
know.
No kids.
Have you guys had ever had a lesbian moment?
I made out with a girl a few times, but that's it.
I may have.
Let me get straight to this. Tyler.
She's like, I'm gonna take a really big gulp.
I have. I realized though that I'm not a lesbian.
It's just fun in the moment.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun time, but I don't think it's something else.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like you know how they say like it's so acceptable for girls to do that, but
Yeah,
for guys, it's like
not.
oh shit, like you know.
Well,
Like, oh,
if two girls do
I
it, it's
kissed-
hot.
I kissed my.
Yeah.
You know, I wish Bad Bunny would go back to being like bisexual. That was
Just kind of a little bit everywhere, huh? She's like,
He made bisexuality like hot, you know? I
Yeah.
feel like for a moment, and then now he's all whatever.
He's being weird.
she's mad.
But do you guys date a bisexual guy? I think
Yes.
I've asked you guys this. I would. I
My
feel like it would be fun. Like, but then it's like, fuck, I gotta compete with both of them.
No.
my last ex.
So I'm like,
told me-
damn. I'm not safe.
So I had a roommate before. No, I had a roommate, and this person was like definitely a screamer, and and so we had a little thing where like these hot guys would like literally come over to the room, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of want to see what's going on, And I was kind of trying to be a little nosy.
Keeping Tom.
I mean, God, so every single time there would be like something happening, I would I would rush in the room with like, a broom or something. I'm like, let this person go, let this person go. And then I was just like, and they're like, what? I'm like, no, we're good. I'm like, okay, cool. Keep going.
And they would laugh too.
just to get a little peek, like what's happening. I
That's a good plan.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I'm so glad I have a lock on my door.
I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh
That's
my God.
funny though. That's
So anytime I heard her scream, I'd go in there like, don't do it, let him go.
Are you okay?
Yeah, they're like, no, we're good. I'm like, okay, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'd be like, they're like, no, you can close it. I'm
Do
like,
you need
okay.
anything?
I'm a cool mom. Yeah, it was so much fun.
But what would you have done if like the guy would have been like, I'm down?
I've done that before.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've done that before with a friend of mine and their baby daddy. And then,
Not the baby daddy.
yeah, the baby daddy. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, and then
Pow, pow,
all of a
pow.
sudden it was like, it was too weird though, because when the baby daddy said like, oh, I'm down, I'm like, oh no, like I don't know.
You're like, actually, no.
That's not the reaction I'm looking
No,
for.
'cause, I mean, for me at least, as someone that's like straight, you kind of go, I kind of want them to like not play into it, I kind of want them to be like,
It's like
oh,
a tease, like
It's a
you're
tease.
messing with them,
But
yeah.
when you tell me you want, I'm like, I kind of
That's
want to do
weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird now.
That's gay.
Yeah, that's gay.
You're gay.
That's even gay for me. So at that point, I'm like, I'm actually not down.
Actually, I'm homophobic.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, at one point, I'm like, that's weird. I don't want to do this anymore.
That's so funny.
It's kind of like a
That's
fetish to
crazy.
people.
Yeah.
I had an ex tell me that he was bisexual, like on our first date, and I was like, really? And I like got excited, but he was just joking. Like he was just lying to me.
Damn.
How would you feel though if you
I
really?
honestly think he's DL.
Do you really?
Yeah.
But would you date
I
someone?
have that
like
feeling about one person. You guys know him.
Say it. We'll bleep it out.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I see it. I see it.
He told me that he made out with a guy and did all this shit. He's like, but I didn't like
who?
it. But I'm like, I know you did.
I know you.
I think you've met him before.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
He's
figure it out.
Like
He
really
looks
big
gay.
plugs.
Like when you see him, like his mannerisms are
Wait,
very
did you
gay.
come to your Halloween thing?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah,
I
he's
think I
been
know,
to like all of
I
them.
think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, and we're gonna take a short break.
Honestly, honestly, don't remember what we left off on.
We're talking
But-
about.
You bartending.
I think you should still come this way. Yeah.
New topic, bartending.
What would be your signature drink?
I like colors, so I like divided colors of like orange, red, whatever. So I'd probably do like.
Tequila sunrise.
I should be doing Not. I just can't drink it.
Why? Because it's like too sweet or what?
Yeah.
We're just gonna take shots of this because whatever.
Yeah.
Here.
This is mine. You're using that. You're using the top of it.
It's gonna be like half, more than half, or more than a shot. Where's
Period. I just say Jack and Coke because
I thought you'd be a good bartender. You're very like easy to
You're
talk
friendly.
to.
Yeah.
we're making some of those tips, honey. No, I think I
can
can
smell the
put it in.
alcohol.
I don't know.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're taking the whole thing.
Yeah. On my soul.
Yeah, because some of that was just juice, so.
He's like, oh my soul.
Yeah. No, on your soul.
Oh my
On your soul. Not on my soul. I actually always wanted to do bartending.
If I die, you can lie on my name. Not you. You guys can. Because you can lie regardless.
I was gonna say, I was just gonna use your body. I don't need anything else. Remember, we're from the covenant. Yeah, you already be dead.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done that before. I feel bad about it, but I think my mom wouldn't mind. Like
I'm fucking dead.
like, one time I called out for my job. My mom had died a long time ago, but I was like, oh, my mom passed away. Like, I need a week off, and they gave it to me.
No, I did that before, and my grandma
But
wasn't even passed away.
Oh no, my
You're
mom
not
passed
supposed to
away,
do
so-
that.
You're like, don't do that for me.
It was an English class, and I had to just make it up. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, we had
Was
to
it
do
a
a.
fiction writing class?
So it was like an object. It was during high school. It's funny because it was during high school, and we had to bring an object that one of our past loved people gave us,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, fuck. So I had a friend named Giovanni, and he had a ring that his dad made in prison that said Giovanni. So I was like, bro, let me borrow your ring. So I went up to pick.
You
I
couldn't
think I
think of
cried.
anything else.
Well, no, I couldn't. But
You wanted something cool, that's why, or what?
kind of. And then I went up, you know, and I'm like.
Pathological
I
life.
was like, you know what, my grandma, she passed away. I was like, kind of crying, I think. My grandma passed away, and she gave me this ring. It says Giovanni. And then everyone's like, dude, you know. And I sat down and told my friend, dude, my grandma's not dead.
Once again, don't ever trust an Aquarius man.
It was hard. I was trying to get good grades.
That's one takeaway from this episode.
I was doing my best.
Let's
I
make
don't
the title that, please.
know. Don't trust
Aquarius
an
man,
Aquarius.
yes,
We are good. I promise that. I promise that.
Good at lying.
Like this video if you want an Aquarius to come back again.
I mean, we're not that bad. I promise.
Tell that to your alive grandma.
Well, no, now she's passed away.
Oh,
But yeah, years ago she passed away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Years, I mean.
Like how recent between the two events of you lying about your grandma passing and her passing.
It wasn't my fault. That's what you're trying to say.
Let me find out it's the same week.
No. I think no. This was probably like 5 years later.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't my fault.
You're safe.
Yeah, it was him. I'm like, I passed that. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, I can die in peace. So,
Yeah.
but that was kind of scary. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up, right?
I mean,
Whatever.
I feel like everybody's.
I got an
done
A.
something
I
like
got an
that.
A. So
Yeah,
that's okay.
and that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean, some thinking about it.
Oh my gosh.
How are you guys feeling? Good? Yes?
Lit.
Lit? How are you guys feeling at home? Hope you guys are drinking with
Me looking over there. Like,
I haven't said this in a while, but make sure you like this video, comment down below, share with all your friends,
Subscribe.
and subscribe.
period.
Subscribe if you want more.
Slay.
You know?
Well, we're gonna take another shot in you guys. Is
To have some like the. Yes,
is it strong?
it's not strong.
I think one time I texted my mom sleigh and she was like, huh?
Your mom's funny though.
Yeah, she's with the shits. For sure.
She really is.
She doesn't understand slang.
No, she does. She has slang that I don't even know.
That's right, because you guys have like Hawaii slang.
Yeah, they do. Like my dad, my little brother, they say like yes a lot.
So you grew up with like what's that? What's the guy's name? Brent Rock or
Bretman Rock, he's younger than me, so he kind of like popped off when I had moved to California. But it's super cool because he's not Hawaiian, but he's very respectful of Hawaiian culture.
Okay.
And I feel like he does like a good representation of like Hawaiian people.
Have you seen him now? He looks like very like man. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's buff.
very man. Yeah.
He's very androgynous though.
Mm-hmm.
He's like buff, but then he does like his makeup
versatile.
look
He's
or
everywhere,
like
yeah.
style, like fashion stuff. You
Yeah,
know,
he's versatile in everything
Mhm.
he does. Yeah.
unique. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
he's representing for us.
Even though you're here. Cheers to that. I like that though. I
It'll
like
always
that.
be in my blood.
Yeah.
I already finished it. That's
I think you have to invite us, and then you have to invite us and like stay out there, so we don't have to pay.
Oh,
She's like, I've been once for
To
my
Hawaii?
for my graduation. My family took me.
Oh,
my,
really?
my,
That's so
my aunt, my
nice.
grandma. Yeah.
why do I think I never knew that?
Yeah, it was like
Your grandma's be paying everything. Huh? Just like,
Credit card was
debt started.
I don't want to
Don't
say
look at it.
anything.
I'm
but-
What airline was it for? Let me find out she was a Hawaiian airline.
It was Delta.
It's okay.
Into
I had
your
fun
moment.
though. Yeah, it was a vibe.
I haven't been, but I do want to go.
It was so beautiful. I just couldn't drink and do nothing, but
Oh,
it
that's
was
right,
still a
'cause you're
vibe.
so
I
young.
was 18, yeah.
There's
But
nothing for you to do when
But
you're
yeah,
18.
when we went out there, like
The wholesome activities.
where we stayed, it was like quiet already by like 9. Like everything was kind of closed.
I feel like that's just in general usually.
Yeah.
Like maybe like downtown will stay open late, but that's on the weekends.
Yeah, we were there for a whole week. I was there Monday,
that's a long time.
Monday
That's
to
a good amount
Monday.
of time.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me. Have you guys ever been to Catalina Island?
No,
No,
I've been
I
wanting
wanna
to go.
Me too.
Dude, I've been wanting
Well,
to
if you
ride
guys
the
want to
jet
party
skis.
there, no. If you guys want to party there, just don't
Stop.
go.
Do it.
Because I literally
Don't go.
Don't go.
Wait,
If you
what?
guys want to party at Catalina Island, do not go. Do not go.
We
You know
should
why?
ride the jet skis there then.
Yeah, you can ride jet skis
Yeah,
from
but
Long
you can-
Beach to
you can do that.
Catalina.
I was literally
You're not gonna make it, honey.
But it's
You're not gonna make it, honey. There's
Yeah.
not enough gas
They
in
pay
that.
400.
No, there's a
No, it's like a
thing.
thing.
You're not gonna
He's
make it.
like, I know.
They do. They do it often.
You're not gonna be. You're
They
not
do
gonna
it
make
every
it.
day.
You're gonna be on the news. You're gonna be
No.
You're gonna be-
Lost at sea? I'm like, fuck.
There's like a hurricane in
Oh, yeah.
Long Beach.
So we went over there. We were thinking like we're gonna fucking party up in this island, you know. Everything closes by 10. All the bars are just dead by 10, and you're like,
Do they have a liquor store?
I think it closes by like 12, and you're like, where's the party? It's like no, this is the party. Like relaxing.
Catalina
chilling.
Island is probably for like old
A
people.
day
Yeah.
thing, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like for old people. During the day, it's nice. The paraglide, all that stuff.
I wanted to do
Dancing
the
with
jet
the-
I just
ski
wanted to do the
thing
jet
too,
ski
though.
thing,
I was
yeah.
literally just
Like,
talking to my best friend like I want to
But
do
you
that
don't
for my
have to
birthday.
do that at Catalina.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but you can jet ski there.
There. But then how you have to jet ski back
Who
home.
told you you could do this?
No, it's on
It's
like it's like an actual
thing.
service.
They have a website.
Yeah.
Jet ski to Catalina Island.
Yeah.
Look it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so like aggressive about that.
She's like,
Maybe,
look it up.
maybe like go with the
But
dolphins,
the
but,
thing
no.
is, so like you can jet ski there if you rent the jet skis for the. So you go there and come back the same day. I think it's like $450.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Or you can jet ski there, spend the night there, and come back. But
You
then
probably
you're
have to
renting
use-
the jet ski for 2 days,
days.
and it's like $350 each day.
No, thank you.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
already like
That's
2
so
jet
much.
skis going there
Doesn't
and going back.
Arizona have that?
It's like I could pay for a trip to Cabo or something.
Lake
Yeah.
Havasu?
Yeah.
Like,
Like
Havasu
Havasu is
has
like
that.
way more cheap, fun.
On your
Get
bank.
your money's worth.
I have been to Havasu, I think, for
That's in Arizona?
brownies and lemonade.
It's
way.
fun.
It was fun. It was hot.
I've been
as
to
fuck.
Arizona, but not for that.
Arizona is like weird because when I went there, it was like uncomfortable. But then when I went to like the
What do
party
you mean
side,
by that?
because there's a lot of white people and they make you feel uncomfortable. Like they
No.
literally at the grocery store, there's all white people.
No, I know.
Like
She goes, I know, and I'm like,
no,
you're right.
you're white.
No, but like me, Devon, Danny, and Troy, we went for under construction.
You got like secondhand like.
Yeah, I got second.
Everybody's looking at you like, are you
I was
safe?
the only white one. Yeah, they're all
Did
brown.
they take you?
They're all brown.
You're giving them the look like,
But we went to Costco.
You guys
It was
don't know
awkward.
what shade they are, but they're darker than us. Okay, like.
she's buying things at the grocery and she's like, honey, you.
Did they kidnap?
They like slide you in milk.
Like twice.
Tell me.
It was fun, but we just went for that festival though. So
Yeah,
Wait, which
no.
one?
under construction.
I went to that one too. Wait.
It was in 2022.
Oh, okay. I went 2021.
Yeah, it was 2022, and we drove out there. It was fun. It was a vibe, but like it was just for like 2 days, and then we came back.
Like, all right, well,
Here, shots.
Shots will close it
back
up.
on the record.
Hold on, I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more, honey. Don't get all excited.
We have 8 minutes before we have to put this off.
Okay, so
You're like, I know what I'm doing.
Oh. For a second. Okay, so.
that's it.
I
I don't know what to say. That sounds like.
have a heavy hand if you don't
Yeah, I
know.
was like,
2 shots of
Like-
vodka.
Let's just pour the rest in at that point.
2 milliliters of vodka.
2 milliliters.
You know what's so cool? I feel like I always like end up living next to a liquor store. And
You
I'll
live
be-
You live next to 3 good liquor stores. There's that one, the middle one, and then the one right there. And it just depends. I'll go to either one, but the one right here, he knows me already.
yeah,
Remember I told
this
you?
guy's really cool.
Yeah, I went there like, when did I come on Tuesday, right?
Mhm.
I came on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what day it was, but Thursday. Point is like,
There's just a lot of liquor stores in SoCal in general, though.
That's true.
Just a little cute shot so you guys don't get thirsty.
when is the guy at the liquor store was like, I was gonna show him my Indian. He's like, oh no, I remember you. So you're always here. So I was like,
You're always here.
There's only one way why they know why
Oh,
you're here.
yeah,
It's your cute face.
No, yeah.
You're like, I have nice eyes.
My beautiful eyes.
You do eyes. She's like, I love my eyes. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the truth though.
I'm dead. Okay.
You are very beautiful, but you know.
Yeah, I know that.
You're just a girl.
I like.
Say to the camera, I'm just a girl.
I am.
No, but next time you do, you're gonna go, I'm just a girl.
I'm like.
Just a girl. Anyways,
Guys,
cheers.
to this
Cheers.
episode. Cheers.
I had a great time with you guys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
just-
So much fun.
So much fun.
Don't trust him. I love you. Don't trust him though.
It's pretty good.
That's exactly why you should trust me.
Yeah.
That's exactly why you should trust me.
It is pretty good.
I'll take you to places you've never been before.
Ooh, that's Aquarius and him.
No, literally, that's what my ex said, and then you know,
It's
took
like,
it
no.
out.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Did you ever go to hell before that?
No.
And that's exactly.
I took you somewhere you never been.
And let me tell you.
I didn't
Surprise,
even have my
surprise.
passport. Oh man.
Okay, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share with all your friends, and yeah, we'll see you
And
in the
your
next
grandma.
one.
Bye.
Your grandma.
Your grandma. Bye.
I'm myself.